is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe. Well, I got to get into this fresh because I just listened to Ebro and Peter Rosenberg obsess over Akademiks again. Obsess over him. I mean, he's a nothing, right? That's what they say. But yet they have to speak about him on the radio every time they feel like they need a little bit more, clicks coming in, okay? Now, listen. I told you, I like Peter Rosenberg's, he's a good DJ. He was one of the first podcasters. Like, I'm going to give everybody their props. Ebro, with he worked his way up the ladder and became program director of Hot 97. Organized infamous Hot 97 summer jams. They're all legends in their own ways, okay? And Akademiks fought his way up and got it how he had to get it. He created a lane for himself. But yet these guys are now, if you look hard enough at anything, you can find flaws in it. I'm sure I have plenty of them, okay? But here's the thing. These guys are straight up hating, man. I can't even dance around it. Like, Akademiks responded to their they went in on him talking about the Clubhouse thing, and they called him a talentless hack. Rightfully so, he responded. He was really minding his own business. He didn't say anything. He's really only responded to them every time. He never went out of there, like jumped out the window. He might have said radio's over, and that's a fact. Radio is not as strong as it used to be. Things evolve. A lot of things aren't as strong as they used to be. So on this, he says, you have to get permission to post your stuff. No, he doesn't. Akademiks can post whatever he wants on YouTube, Instagram. Akademiks is actually a very strong brand in 2020. You might disagree with certain ways he came up with the whole Chicago thing and everything, and he went a little far, and he admits that. Yes. The Tekashi thing. People blame him for that. Okay. But you can't get away from the fact that this guy created his own lane. Me and Emrek were discussing this earlier. We both respect it 100%. You know why? Because we had to do the same thing. Okay? I had to find my own way in music in the beginning, and it wasn't. You don't really think about it when you're doing it. I'm sure Ebro didn't think about it when he was finding his way in music, or Peter Rosenberg, because you just want to get in. You're passionate about something. Ebro's obviously passionate about music. He's done it his whole life. Peter Rosenberg, I'm passionate about music. And Akademiks is passionate. But and like things evolve, right? They talked about Charlemagne, but anyways, they go back to the whole conversation was, Akademiks was saying, I own my platform and I can do whatever I want. Yeah, he doesn't have any bosses. Ebro and all of them, they're part of a corporation. They have a boss and they can be unplugged. They have everybody has regulations. They have stricter regulations there. They can't just go on the air whenever they want. They can go on their other platforms, which aren't as strong. If Ebro left Hot 97 and Apple and created a podcast, I don't know how many people will listen to it. I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, I only know him from. It's pretty easy. It's a lot easier to get on and have a show when it's on Hot 97 and you're the only thing on Hot 97 in the morning and it already has millions of listeners. And you have that power of the radio. And the radio, a popular radio station with a lot of reach. Same with Apple Music. They're going to promote you like crazy, okay? And then, of course, those things will trickle to your other platforms of Instagram and Twitter. Listen, nobody owns their platform. Let's get to the bottom line. Nobody really does own their platform. Even musicians don't technically own their platform. You got to go listen to it on Spotify or this or that. Yeah, you can buy the music and you can have it, but there's certain platforms you just don't own. You don't own everything. Even we've seen, even in the case of On Smash, you don't even own your website sometimes because it could get seized for no reason. It's spooky. when you really think about it, you really only own yourself and your name, and that's it. And some people don't even own that. So I don't get their point of responding again on a Tuesday morning when this should have been over last night. But you know what? They're going to keep this going. Jesus and Mero kept it going. Yeah, like with Akademiks at one point. It's just like, why? Like, what are we talking about? What did he do wrong over the weekend? Nothing. You're talking about something that happened 6 years ago. And the Tekashi thing's recent, but he didn't make him snitch. I don't know what you're talking about. Crazy, man. Rowdy Rebel's home. Congratulations. He was welcomed home by a lot of people. I think he got a Jeep. I don't know what happened. I think he got a Jeep or something. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, the guy stood tall, 5 years. Then we got, oh yeah, he's saying he's the king of New York. I get what that is. It's like, it's going to get headlines. He's the real king of New York because he went to jail, stood tall, and came home. I think he's going to have a lot of success. I'm going to be honest. Casanova's wife calls out a bunch of people for... I mean, this is just what happens. This is just how it is. Everybody was there and calling him while he was home. And she calls out fake friends, Now that he's in, he gets no support from anybody. I mean, that's what it is. People are who they are, man. If you're not hot anymore, the phone stops ringing as much. There's a lot of people I did a lot for, when I was like at my peak with doing music videos. I tell you what, when I started to like fade a little bit, I think those people were there. Come on. It actually really is a wake-up call. I don't know, it wakes you up out of this fog you were in. Where like, yeah, everybody, this is my boy. These people aren't your friends, man. These people won't pick you up when you trip. They won't. It's over. Okay? It's crazy, but it makes you move differently later, like, and it makes you be a little bit more selfish. And that's why I always preach to everybody that watches my videos, help yourself before you help anyone else, because I'm not talking about giving back. That's totally different. I'm talking about when you're out here and you're in business, you help yourself before you help others, okay? And always give back. Always take a certain percent, like take a little bit of what you got that whole year. Make sure at the end of the year you give back to people that are in need. I don't know why I went there, but I think it's because around Christmas, and I always think about that at that time. I can calculate how much I've made and how much I can. I like to help families that can't get Christmas presents for their kids. I always have a few families that I help out because, it's like, it's not the kid's fault if their family doesn't have enough money. And I always I don't say it comes from me. You got to be unselfish when you give. I tell the parents, say it came from you. They don't always do that, but I do say you got your kids this. I want you to be a hero. You want the parents to be the hero, man. Don't buy gifts for kids. Don't help people out. And be selfish about it. And you try to get the credit. The real gift of giving is just doing it, man. I always give it to the parents. I say it's from you. Say it's from Santa. Do not say it's from me. I don't need that credit. I already just feel good that kid is smiling this Christmas, and they have something to look forward to on Christmas morning. That's kind of stuff makes me want to cry, man. I don't know why it just bothers me, because I can imagine I never had to, but I could imagine waking up with nothing for Christmas and feeling like you did something wrong. Appreciate you guys. I'll check you guys in the next one. Jordan Tower, JT News. Smash that like button, and I'll check you guys in the next one.